This week, to floss or not to floss.
Bitcoin empanadas.
And this is why we can't use honey anymore. This is the front page! Hey everybody, welcome to the front page, the show where we talk about a lot of silly stories from the website reddit.com. My name is Samantha Garcia.
And I'm Liz Hoffman.
And our special guest has returned!
Yay!
Introduce yourself again.
I'm Eric Simon.
Hooray!
Yay.
Thanks for coming back.
My pleasure. I love you guys.
We love guests.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
We love you, Eric.
Well,
Thanks for
clearly,
coming.
we nailed the cocktail last week.
Yes.
So let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Submitted by B. Casper1 to the subreddit Cocktails, the Expat.
No.
And it contains bourbon, lime juice. This recipe calls for agave syrup, bitters, and mint.
Oh. So what do we actually have?
So I strongly recommend giving it a stir with these fabulous stirring sticks that I have provided.
Ooh,
There
they look
is
so much like chopsticks.
very similar, exactly the same. So this has, what did I put in here? Jameson, freshly squeezed lime juice. I did actually,
actually
squeeze
squeeze?
some limes, yes.
Nice.
I put that in
I
there.
salute you, Samantha Garcia.
Yeah.
And then I did not have any agave syrup. I had honey, so I put honey in there, which is why it needs to be stirred so very much.
Oh, but haven't we gone
I know,
deeply
it's gone
wrong?
weird before. I have
Yeah.
hopes. I have hope. And then just a dash of bitters, which I had in my home. I don't know what brand it is. I can tell you later if you really want. And then actual mint. Actual mint is in there as well.
Wow, we got real close this week.
You're supposed to shake it and then strain it. You may be able to tell from all this noise, there's still ice in there. We did not strain anything.
Yeah.
It's all in there. It's going to stay super cold.
I just see a glob of honey, so I'm trying to get it to, and it's not mixing.
Well, see, if I did it all properly, it wouldn't be any fun, right?
That's true. There was no fun to be had last week when
Yes.
my cocktail was
Yeah.
easy.
Just
and-
incredibly successful.
Right.
Yeah. Following the rules is not fun.
It's not what the cool kids do.
Yeah. So cheers, friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks
My
for being
pleasure.
here.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, I can really smell the mint.
All right. Next time I say I want to have anything with honey in it, tell me to not to do it.
You know, I
No?
thought you had learned your lesson, but apparently not. What the fuck?
It's
It's not good.
You guys don't like it?
I don't care for it. Do you like it?
I mean, other than there are globs of honey in the ice, because honey obviously has a much, it doesn't melt as you know, but
It's a much firmer sort of sweetener.
it's good.
Yeah?
You think?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm glad 1 out of 3 is
Yeah.
satisfied.
Yeah.
This is why we have to have special guests.
It's true.
I'm glad that the recipe calls for agave because agave has a little bit of a woody taste, which I think would be nice with the bitters. But
Oh, and I would say the bourbon.
yeah,
Yeah.
but everything else is there. I mean, this is like one of those $12 cocktails I get in Wicker Park.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, look who's fancy.
I went there once.
That
I
feels
spent
more
$12
right.
and never again.
Took
You
a
were like, I will not pay you $12 ever again.
I was like, this is my last thing, and then I asked the mixologist for a selfie.
Because it's not a bartender.
It's a
It's a
mixologist.
mixologist
Yes.
when they're serving out $12 cocktails.
It goes from a trade to a science. Yeah, for
It
sure.
does.
Yeah.
That's that difference between that $8 cocktail and that $12 cocktail.
Exactly.
I feel like the lime juice might be too much, too.
It's hard to tell because I'm still hung up on the weirdness of the honey.
And I think your lime juice would be perfect if we had the level of sweetness that would be
That was
supplied
supposed to
Yeah,
be
I agree.
there.
by a viscous agave
Honey
syrup.
syrup. Yeah.
Well,
Because I do feel like it's close. Like, I
Yeah.
don't hate it. I'm not enjoying it, but I don't hate it. And I can taste how it, I think if we did
It
have the
probably
agave
should be.
syrup, it would probably be really, really good.
Yeah, because it tastes like a gimlet. Obviously not made with bourbon, but it has a gimlet, which is very heavy on lime juice right now. But if we had the sweetness, we'd have the expat. We'd have the perfect expat.
Because it's got things that I really love in it, namely Jameson. And
I thought for
lime
sure
juice.
this was going to kill it, because bourbon, it's going to be great.
Right.
And Yeah, I feel not cocktail recipes, but other actual recipes I have done where I have substituted honey in for agave syrup, and it's been fine.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
agave syrup is not always inexpensive.
Right.
So it's like if I'm spending money on bourbon, I can't spend it on agave syrup.
Yeah.
So that was sort of my reasoning there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It was a swing and a slight miss.
Yeah, well.
But
they're
a good
pretty much always.
substitute.
Yeah.
It's not like you substituted
Yeah.
something crazy.
Like we see the thought pattern.
Yeah.
It's just we don't have luck with honey on
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
We don't.
If anyone
Every
wants
time.
to send us money so we can use actual agave syrup, that would
or
be great.
just buy booze.
Submitted by Algernaut88 to the subreddit GIFs. This is called a Rodeo Turtle and his steed.
Oh my.
This is, I can't, it's so silly. Where, number one, this aquarium has too many creatures in it.
Way too many.
That's overcrowding. No one is swimming their best selves right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this turtle and this crocodile know each other, already have some kind of relationship.
I hope so.
I would like to think so. But perhaps it's just like, what if that crocodile's just like, you know what? Or is it an alligator? I don't know.
I'm not sure what the difference is.
Is just like, who is this? Who is there? I cannot see behind me. How dare you?
Oh.
Well, and what I love is like he's actually riding the alligator. Like it's not just the way he's positioned makes it look like he's right. No,
Yeah.
he's legitimately
He's hanging
riding
on.
it. He's hanging on.
I also wonder, has the turtle like been lonely and is just like mistaken this other creature for another turtle? Or is it like, I'm bored?
Let me ride you.
Yeah.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah, like,
Let's
is
see
this
if
a thing
this'll
I can
work.
do?
Yeah. My thinking is it's definitely a common occurrence with these two because you can see how over the other fish that are swimming by are.
They don't even notice.
They're
They're like, oh, these two again.
They're
don't
at
care.
it
Here
again.
they go. you
My
know?
goodness.
Yeah.
No peace.
Oh, this is great.
And like he's not, and the alligator doesn't seem all that perturbed by it.
Right.
Like I think
Not
if
super
this
mad.
weren't like a fairly regular thing, he'd be really struggling to get away.
But just kind of like, oh, really? Really?
Again.
Or maybe he's not hugging the alligator, or not riding the alligator. Maybe he's hugging the alligator.
Yeah.
Like, hey, friend.
Missed you.
I had a moment and I needed to give you a hug.
Maybe.
Or it could be like he just lost his soulmate and now he's just.
Oh, it's condolences.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't.
You
need
took
to
it
go
to
there.
a story place.
Well, we already talked about how overcrowded this pool
It's true.
is.
It's
so,
true.
Maybe they moved his or her soulmate to a different pool.
I would like to posit, maybe they're soulmates.
Maybe?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
It's a
Why
love
not?
story across species. Because I'll do that to the boyfriend sometimes where I'm like, I just want cuddles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to hug you now.
Plus, if it's 2017, so why can't a giant turtle love a long
Love
beaked
is love.
alligator or crocodile?
Right.
The only thing that suffices in this is the length of the GIF, which I really love.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. It goes on for a while.
But then it's also just right.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
just right because I'm always wanting more from a GIF, and this
It's a
one
bit-
I even want more from, and it's long.
Yeah.
So it's
But
bonus.
I feel like it still tells a complete story.
Yeah.
Which I
does.
appreciate.
I mean, we've created multiple stories.
We have.
Yeah.
Just
Off of
based
this,
on
yeah.
this.
And there
there's
are
that.
full character arcs for both
Yes,
of our
both
main
characters. Yes.
as well as some of the extras in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well done, whoever posted this.
Yes. Submitted by Last Rexino to the subreddit Gaming.
Ooh.
The Nintendo Switch came out.
Okay.
Any of you guys get the Switch yet?
I have heard about it. I don't
What?
know what it is.
I'm
It
not
is.
familiar with this.
It's a very flexible gaming platform, and it has a dock, so it can be like your home video gaming system, and then you take it off the dock, and it's like an improved Game Boy. It's like
Oh.
a portable plus.
What?
It's like the laptops of gaming consoles.
Okay.
But wait, if it goes into the dock, do you have like a separate controller that you boop 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 on?
That I need to do some more research around, but
Ah.
the controllers can be removed.
Oh.
And I've already seen an adapter that allows you to use a Nintendo Classic with the controller.
What?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
you can use an 8-bit. And so what I love about this story is that Nintendo makes gaming for a bunch of by gamers for gamers. Like they almost go bankrupt in between every one of their consoles. Like they put it all on the line for the Wii, and then 5 years later they're laying off people and they can't figure. And then no one's making games for them anymore. But they go all in and they change it up every time they do a console.
Yeah.
And they have such guts, and it just makes me feel like they're all a bunch of gaming nerds like walking around the office being like, hey, what if our portable one like separated and there's controllers and screens,
Have they had a console fail?
Well, doing a little
Good question.
a little research here, it seems like
research.
How dare you?
I
No, go ahead.
I know. My bad. I
Because
got
I
off
remember,
Reddit to do it too.
The original Nintendo, I remember when that came out.
8-bit?
I remember Super
Yeah.
Nintendo. I
I
remember
loved me some
64.
64 was a huge success.
And then
Yeah.
Wii is to my mind the jump that happened. Like
Yes.
if there was a console in between there, I don't
We
remember
missed it.
There was, you're right, there were some, well, I think for the hardcore, there were some good consoles in there, the DS, some portable
Oh,
ones.
I do have a DS.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you're right, those are the highlights.
The main ones.
And then apparently their last flop was Nintendo Wii U. And
I don't know
maybe
what that is.
It was a
I remember
soft
hearing
upgrade
about that. Yeah.
to the Wii, right?
Like
And
not different enough from the Wii for people who had the Wii to really make the jump to that.
exactly, yeah. So that was kind of their last thing. But they're always reimagining gaming. And if you think about when the Wii came out, that was a huge.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
were
That was a game changer. I mean,
was.
not to be punny, but that was a game changer.
total game changer.
It was.
People were exercising with their game consoles.
Yes.
Yes.
You know?
I did for a long time. Like that was
Yeah.
my exercise little workout thing was
Yeah.
doing the Wii.
And it was fun.
Down the way.
Yeah.
All right, so Nintendo Switch. So this looks like it's a joke. A play.
Yeah,
on
this
the
is a joke.
Nintendo
This is just a
Switch.
joke. This is what you would get if you didn't spend $500, but instead spent $7 at Home Depot and put a sticker on it. But yeah, so this is not the best example, but it does symbolize how much actual experience I have with Nintendo Switch. Because I've touched a light switch, but I have not touched a real Nintendo Switch yet. Submitted by Bitcoin Reminder _com to the Bitcoin subreddit.
There's a Bitcoin.
I had
subreddit?
no idea.
Oh my God, there is such a Bitcoin subreddit, and it is cool. It is so cool.
Okay.
Please explain.
Well, I mean, I am too old to be in on the ground floor of Bitcoin. I almost bought some when it was, $30 or $40 a Bitcoin, which would have been
Wait, what?
a great idea, because now the story is that it has eclipsed. It's gotten as valuable as gold.
What?
So now
What?
one
But
Bitcoin.
how is that possible when most Joe Schmoes on the street have no idea what the fuck a Bitcoin is and certainly doesn't have any?
How do you even cash that in for
Yeah.
gold or the
or
equivalent
anything?
of gold?
Oh well, it's a currency like any other currency, and
Okay.
you're right. It valued at the same amount that an ounce of gold is in dollars.
Okay.
Is one Bitcoin is now equal to that in dollars. So you
Okay.
probably wouldn't cash in a Bitcoin for gold. You'd cash it in for dollars, and now it would get you. I think it's 1,300 if I remember correctly.
Shit.
And
Wait, one Bitcoin is worth $1,300.
yes, and
Who has the money to be trafficking in that large scale of a...
Who is going to buy that?
Right.
yeah, well,
I mean, I'm trying to read this and it's all like gibberish to
yeah,
me.
it is. I agreed. When I first stumbled upon this, I was like, okay, I don't understand none of these words. What is a node? What is a block?
Yeah.
But so what are Bitcoins for?
Bitcoins are just a currency they're an online currency. So you would use them. They're used a lot in. They can't be traced, so they're used a lot on the dark web.
In criminal activity, okay.
Criminal activity
Which I
for
assume
sure.
is what happens there. I don't know.
Yep. And so a lot of times they're traded on the internet for things that you buy on the internet. And there's Bitcoin ATM at this place where I eat gluten-free empanadas.
Of course.
Not to get local on our viewers, but the north side of Chicago has a gluten-free empanada place that has a Bitcoin ATM.
Wait, I need to know where gluten-free empanadas are happening.
Yeah, it's called Cassava. It's on North Clark Street near Wrigley Field.
Oh my
Shout
God.
out to you, friends.
Yep.
That was the most hipster thing I think I've ever
I know. So I was going in for the empanadas and
Staying for the Bitcoin?
yeah, well, people were rolling in left and right for this Bitcoin ATM, and it wasn't working. And the owner was like behind the counter, serving up his delectable gluten-free empanadas, and
So
he's
the
like,
empanadas are good.
the empanadas are amazing.
Good. That's what's important.
The
That is what's
Bitcoin
important.
ATM was not working. The couple days I've been in there, there have been a lot of complaints. But basically, you would put money in this thing, and it would give you the key, the code to however many Bitcoins you wanted to buy.
Wait, did you have to pay for empanadas with Bitcoins?
No, but they would take Bitcoins for empanadas.
Wait, but if one Bitcoin is worth $1,300,
Yeah.
Does that mean it was like half a Bitcoin?
yeah, like
Oh,
are
you're
there
a
portions
fraction of a Bitcoin,
Bitcoins?
yeah.
Okay,
Or
because
else
I
you're
was like,
getting-
nobody should. I don't care how fucking good those empanadas are. No empanada is worth $1,300.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
Unless you get a diamond out of it
Is
afterwards.
there gold leaf in there
Yeah.
or something? Like,
Yeah, well,
Like you
is
crack
gold
it open and
gluten-free?
there's a diamond.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I believe it is. Gold is gluten-free, so it
I
would
would
work.
think so.
But
Yeah.
But
All
that-
right, so I guess we all know now to go explore Bitcoins because it is crazy
Do you
blowing
think
up.
Bitcoins are the wave of the future?
That's the big debate. Like, there's these online cats, and I mean, they have their graphs to show it. So it's only a couple of years, maybe a decade old.
They haven't been around very
and
long.
they started literally at equaling $1, and now it's gone all the way up. So they'll.
I imagine one guy being like, I've created this thing. This is how I want to be paid.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone who wants to buy the things that you cannot buy on the actual internet, figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay me in this.
Exactly.
Is that how currency is created? I don't know.
So that guy likes Bitcoins, and then the
Yeah.
United States Treasury, not so much.
Not
Not so much.
They're calling for the end of it, or it being a joke.
Good. Ooh,
Huh,
I don't know how I feel about it.
I know. I've got so many questions. I might have to do some research.
Yeah.
Wow.
It hurts. It hurts me.
I'll tell you what, we'd be drinking agave syrup if I would have invested in Bitcoin. $33.
Submitted by Macanos to subreddit Funny. My friend's unfortunate hand placement in his engagement photo.
Oh no.
I looked at this one. I looked at this one.
Oh my goodness.
I can't stop laughing at
Oh
this.
my goodness. What is going on?
So this suggests to me that the photographer saw it, the couple saw it,
Right.
and they still released it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Multiple people saw this and were like, it's fine. We look super happy. This is a gorgeous silhouette.
Yeah, it's the best silhouette. We
See,
gotta go
Send
with
it to the family.
I would posit that maybe they saw it and were like, oh my god, we gotta send this to a couple of our friends because this is hilarious. And then not realizing that their friends are assholes who are going to
And
put
we're gonna
this
tell
on Reddit and
literally
tell
everybody.
Because it legit looks like the tiniest dog.
Yeah.
ever.
Pencil penis.
Pencil
that is
dick.
a grower,
Yeah.
not a shower right there.
Uh,
You can't be mad about it.
I mean, well, maybe
she still looks happy.
she looks
No.
happy, and he's so focused on the dance move that he's not worried about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not right before penetration, for goodness sake.
No.
That is true. That is true. This is like the before of a Cialis ad or a Viagra.
It even has the Cialis colors in it.
Yes.
It totally does.
Yeah, if it were the commercial, they were going to do the dance move and then move into their own individual tubs that overlook the ocean.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Oh my god. This is totally a
The
Cialis,
Cialis
ad.
ad, yeah. It's slow release. Cialis is the slow release. That's he's taken the Cialis.
Right.
And now he's
Already
And they're
waiting for it
dancing
to-
while he's
yeah.
waiting for it to take effect.
This is the romance.
Yeah.
Right.
This is when the romance happens.
In case you didn't know, this is romance.
Yeah.
Very important.
In case
it's important
you need
for
to know.
both people.
It's very important.
He's like, I took the pill with a meal, and now it says for me to spin you 400 times. So it's a slow release to sit in.
By the time I'm done,
You know what? Maybe
it's
she
taken effect.
has said to him, I need to be spun 400 times
Right.
before we can do anything.
This
Yeah.
is what gets me in the mood.
So start counting.
So
Make it
you
happen.
just-
If you really love me,
You just
you'll
be
make it
thinking
happen.
sexy thoughts. We'll wait. I'll
Yeah.
spin. You'll grow. It's all good.
Oh
It's-
my god.
So the moral of this story is, don't release pictures that you are not 100% sure you want people to see because people will put them on Reddit.
I want to say something else because now I've had quite a bit of Jameson.
Ooh.
This is an unflattering silhouette for the gentleman.
Yeah.
Clearly, I would argue it's also an unflattering silhouette for the lady.
Yeah, terrible composition.
Do you think?
I don't
Well-
think she looks great. To me, this is hiding a pregnancy,
Oh.
Interesting.
which
Ooh.
there's no reason for me to think that. There is literally no context clues except the fact that
Except
that
that
is
her
the
belly
only
is-
portion of
yeah.
her body that we cannot see.
Because I would say her ass looks nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the rest of her silhouette looks incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I look at this and I think, there's your penis. Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
You must be pregnant.
Yeah, and he's walking around being like, "It works."
Yes.
See?
If you could see the rest of the part of the
It
photo
totally
that was
works.
cropped out, you'd know that it works.
Yes.
It works.
And we
Oh,
all had a
man.
nice time. That's why there's a child coming. Possibly multiple children coming. Like,
We
I
follow-
like this narrative.
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot to be.
There is.
This photo leaves me with more questions than answers.
Uh huh.
Is
For
really
sure.
As
what's
it should.
happening.
Submitted by Stardate is for Nerds to subreddit Today I Learned.
Oh.
Today I learned that flossing was dropped from the U.S. government's dietary guidelines because no reliable study exists to prove its health benefits.
What?
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
so
So that thing we've all been told our entire lives actually has no real hard evidence as to being true.
Really?
I'm gonna need you to
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
So apparently, the latest dietary guidelines for Americans, which are issued by the Department of Agriculture and Health and Human Services, without like sending out a notice or anything, they actually dropped any mention of flossing without telling anybody.
That's
Because
bizarre.
and the Associated Press is reporting that officials never researched the effectiveness of regular flossing before telling Americans that you should all be going out and doing it.
So wait. Are we not supposed to floss anymore?
So it's not saying not to floss, it's just saying that there is no evidence to support that doing it will decrease your chance of cavities.
That's really strange because
Yeah.
I feel like the dentists are just swimming in that evidence as they tell you the
Right.
last thing they tell
Yeah.
you before you leave
Yes.
is
Yes.
you should be flossing more.
But in a statement issued on Tuesday, this article was released in August of last year.
Okay.
So on the Tuesday prior to it being released, the American Academy of Periodontology acknowledged that most of the current evidence fell short because researchers had not been able to include enough participants or examine gum health.
Because everyone hates flossing.
Because
That's
everyone
right.
hates flossing.
It's the worst.
They signed up
Yeah.
1,000 people and 999 of them didn't floss. They're like, ugh.
Yeah.
I've done the same experiment that Sarah Silverman did, where she was like, I'm gonna floss every day and see if my dentist noticed. Go back 6 months later, my dentist noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat out like, oh, your teeth look a million times better.
Yeah.
You must have been flossing.
Yeah.
You must. That's the reason your teeth look this way.
Yeah.
And I will say, because I have just genetically fucking terrible teeth. Like, just awful. I have 4 crowns now, and all of them have cavities
Oh,
that
damn.
are filled with, like, literally the worst teeth ever. Thanks, Mom. Oh, wait, you're not watching anymore, so it doesn't matter. So I definitely have been to the dentist many, many a time. And I floss every day and have for years, like religiously floss every single day. Because my teeth, my gums, like, food gets caught under it really, really easily. And, like, some of the fucking things I pull out when I'm flossing is actually, like, so impressive it's beyond gross. It's like, how did a piece of steak that big actually get wedged between my gums in this tiny space? So, so once I started flossing every day, it didn't fix everything because I still have a cavity almost every time I go back or need a crown or something nowadays.
But then it's like,
it did actually help instead of me having 6 cavities.
How much
like
worse it could have
one.
been, yes.
Yeah, and I'm not a regular flosser. I strive to be one, but I'm not. But when I do it afterwards, I feel like I've massaged my gums. I feel like my whole mouth feels invigorated. And so, I mean, they can say whatever they want, but I'm still massaging my gums.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and they do say that it does, the one thing that they can completely statistically prove is that it does help reduce gum bleeding and gum inflammation, which can lead to gingivitis. So it does still prevent, and they can prove and do have research saying that it prevents gingivitis. They just don't have any research or enough research to back up the claim that it prevents cavities. So
I could see that because cavities are the teeth.
Yeah.
Whereas gingivitis is the gums. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And flossing is way more about the gums than it is about the teeth.
Although I will say, it did help me with, I do feel like for me personally, it does prevent some more cavities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's interesting because you always hear about the dietary guidelines and everything that the government is, telling you to do. You always hear about, like, the lobbyists and, like, what goes behind it, like, all the politics behind how they got to the 4 food groups or the pyramid, you know? So who is so against flossing, you know?
The floss lobby.
Yeah, the anti-floss
Who's taking
lobby.
care of, like, big cavity?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Who's in the pocket of big cavity?
Yeah.
Or who wants you to use more toothpaste?
Sugar factories.
You're right.
Maybe
big
it's
sugar.
that. I don't know.
Big sugar.
Probably
but
big
also,
sugar.
if you lose all your teeth, you can't eat. No, but dentists are still going to get business. Even if your teeth are healthy, dentists are still going to get business.
It's the cosmetic.
But they're going to get more business and more money if they're filling you all the time.
Yeah, it's the oral surgeons. The big money.
No, oral surgery is not about cavities. Right. That's about bone structure.
That's about
I take that back.
I say as someone who has the bone structure that will someday require oral surgery.
Oh.
That's a genetic issue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like if there's an accident and your face gets broken.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
guys, I think friends at home should continue to floss.
I agree.
Because there's nothing that says you should not
There's
floss.
nothing that says you shouldn't. There's nothing that even says they can 100% say that it doesn't do anything.
Yes.
So everyone should floss.
It just says that they cannot prove that it 100% does prevent cavities. It will still help prevent gingivitis.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from my personal experience and from Sam's personal experience, we will say it does help.
Because you have things with the teeth, and I have things with the gums. And I know that my life has been improved by flossing more.
As has mine. So we at the front page recommend you continue flossing.
It's good for you. Brush twice a day, floss at least once a day.
Yes.
And have more whiskey, because, oh God,
Agreed.
you guys, I'm drunk.
Agreed.
Ha! Friends at home, please find us on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. We almost never post anything on Twitter, but maybe someday we will.
Maybe.
But we post stuff on Instagram and Facebook all the time.
Yay!
Also, please subscribe to our channel. The button's right over there.
Boop.
Thank you so much, Eric, for being our special
Yes.
guest again.
Thank you guys.
You're a delight.
Yes.
Thanks for drinking the cocktail. It was terrible.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, clearly, by how much you've left in
I'm
the
going
glass.
to finish it right now.
You don't have to. It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement. You don't have.
Not a requirement.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yum.
That was a real nice, complimentary.
Okay. It's time to
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.